Welcome back, mathematicians. In this video, we are going to solve a linear equation in one variable, and we see this example where we do have fractions, but our variable is a part of the denominator, so that makes it a little different, maybe more challenging. So what we're going to do is identify the common denominator. The common denominator, the two denominators are both x minus 1, so the common denominator is x minus 1. We're then going to multiply the entire equation by that common denominator of x minus 1. So what we end up getting here is 3x times x minus 1 over x minus 1 plus 2 times x minus 1 equal to 3 times x minus 1 over x minus 1. So now we should reduce the fractions, and what we see in both of our fractions on the left and right side of the equal sign is that we have a common factor of x minus 1, and we can reduce by that x minus 1 because x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 is 1. So we have 3x plus 2 times x minus 1 is equal to 3, and that's a much easier equation for us to solve. So let's go through the process here. We'll next use the distributive property. So we'll have 3x plus 2x minus 2 is equal to 3. We have some like terms on the left side. So we have 3x and 2x that we should combine. And we'll have 5x minus 2 is equal to 3. Now we have to gather, all the variable terms are already on the left side, but let's gather the constants on the right. So let's add 2 to both sides to get 5x is equal to 5, and finally divide by 5 because remember we would like a coefficient of 1 for x. And so our answer is x is equal to 1. Now anytime you have a variable that is in your denominator, you should always check your solution. So we have a value of x equals 1 as our solution. We should really go back and put that x equals 1 back into the original equation. So what we see is that 3 times 1 over 1 minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 over 1 minus 1. And simplifying, we have 3 over 0 plus 2 is equal to 3 over 0. Now, I hope right now at this stage you stop and you say, whoa, what's going on here? Well, we have a 0 in our denominator. That means that this is actually undefined, and we can never have that. So what that tells you is that the solution is not part of the domain. So the solution was not part of the domain. Well, what does that mean? That means the answer is no solution. So our only solution that we found to this equation ended up not being part of the domain. Therefore, it's a no solution equation. All right, guys, good luck.